Welcome back to our channel Brain Fuel. So today we are going to discuss the topic agitation of Tamil Nadu state farmers at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. So I'll give introduction on this movement and farmer suicides, demands, farmers distress at Jantar Mantar in Delhi. Okay, let's dive into the topic. So this is for your notes reference. This is all for your notes reference. So I'll just simply explain everything to you. You can read this out to understand better. But I suggest you to listen to my explanation. But don't use it to write it in your exams. Okay. So there was a drought in 2016-17. Imagine a state where nearly half of the people depend on farming to survive. Now imagine that for an entire year the skies barely opened up and the land dried out. So what actually happened is in 2016 Tamil Nadu faced the worst rainfall in 140 years. Like there was nothing like drought in past 140 years. The northeast monsoon, which usually brings water in October and December, almost completely failed. As a result, rainfall dropped by 62% and reservoirs lost 82% of their water. The biggest drop in India that year. What was the impact on agriculture? Means the crops couldn't grow because only one third of the fields were sown. Paddy rice was dropped by 84.4%, that left out 16% about. A huge blow to food supply and farmer income. It was a huge blow to food supply and farmer income. The area used for farming shrunk by 41%. Farmers couldn't afford seeds, fertilizers, or irrigation, and many had no access to bank loans or financial help. So, why this was so serious? Tamil Nadu was officially declared a drought prone state with no water, no crops, and many farmers fell into debt and despair. This crisis wasn't just about dry land, it was about livelihood, hunger, and survival. In 2015, Tamil Nadu faced a heartbreaking crisis. Over 600 farm laborers took their own lives. And in just 2 months, more than 120 farmers died by suicide in districts like Nagapattinam, Tirvanur, Ariyalur, Tanjavur, and Padukottai. So let's break this down simply. Poor rainfall meant crops failed, farmers had loans that they couldn't repay, many had no access to formal financial help, they borrowed from financial lenders with high interest. So usually what local lenders do is they apply high interest and also keep the farmers land. When crops failed, they lost income but still had to pay the debts. Many felt alone, helpless, and trapped. This wasn't just about money, it was about mental health, family pressure, and lack of support. So, what were the demands of Tamil Nadu farmers? I'll just explain it simply. In 2016 and 17, Tamil Nadu faced a massive drought, crops failed, debts piled up, and farmers were pushed to the edge so that they raised their voices with clear and urgent demands. One was the financial help that matches the crisis. The Tamil Nadu government asked for 40,000 crore to help farmers, but the central government gave only 2014 crores, just 5% of what was needed. Farmers felt ignored and betrayed. Many farmers had loans that they couldn't repay because their crops failed. They demanded a complete loan waiver so they wouldn't lose their land or fall into deeper debt. So they just wanted to restart their lives with all the debts cleared. Okay. And pension for retired farmers, farmers who couldn't no longer work due to age or illness, asked for monthly pensions, just like retired government employees. And they wanted to save Tamil Nadu from becoming a desert. The rivers were drying and rainfall failing. Farmers feared desertification. They wanted urgent action to protect water sources and soil. And the fifth point is to protect the Kaveri River. The Kaveri River is the lifeline for Tamil Nadu farmers. They demanded that the government stop it from drying up and ensure fair water sharing from Karnataka. So it passes through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So they demanded that Karnataka should open up the dams to let the water flow into the Tamil Nadu, connect all rivers. Farmers proposed interlinking rivers across India to balance water supply so drought hit areas could get water from surplus regions. So imagine these are two rivers. Okay, so there is a long distance in between this area will be a drought prone area, or water will be less or no water. So there is a plain land in between them, but these rivers are not connected. So what government do is they can dig up and make a way for river to flow in between these. If this river has high water compared to this, then the water will be flown into this river, so that this area people will be profited from them. And also this area can grow crops, as there is so much water more than needed, it is going waste into the ocean. These farmers will can be profited, no? So farmers propose this to connect these both rivers. Let me erase it. Done. Fair prices for crop. Oh, sorry, I missed a point. Okay. Fair prices for crops. Farmers wanted minimum support prices (MSP) that actually cover their cost and give profit. So I actually explained this in another video. If you want to dive deep into this topic, I'll just drop it in the description. You can check it from there. Without fair prices, even a good harvest doesn't help. Proper drought relief packages. They ask for food, water, seeds, and financial support, not just promises relief. In March 2017, around 80 farmers from Tamil Nadu traveled to Delhi's Jantar Mantar to protest. That they were led by a leader called P. Ayyakannu, a 72-year-old farmer, and their demand was clear: to cancel all the farm loans and give real help to drought hit farmers. Day 1, a shocking start. To show how serious this crisis was, farmers brought skulls from fellow farmers who had died by suicide. So this was very brutal, and I can say it grabbed the attention of social media and political leaders. It was a powerful symbol of pain and desperation. Day 28, trying to meet the Prime Minister. After nearly a month of protesting, they tried to deliver a memorandum to Prime Minister Office (PMO), but they were denied permission, so they returned to Jantar Mantar, still unheard. Day 32, a bold move for attention. To grab media and public attention, some farmers dressed as women in saris. It was symbolic act to show how ignored and humiliated they felt. So why did they protest this way? They had to face a severe drought in Tamil Nadu, crops failed, debts piled up, and many farmers died by suicide. The central government gave very little financial help, so they used dramatic emotional protest to make the country listen. Let's go into the last slide, last but not least. Tamil Nadu farmers protest. What happened after 107 days? In 2017, Tamil Nadu farmers protested for 107 days, one of the longest and most dramatic protests in Indian history. So, on April 25th, DMK, Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, calls for statewide Bandh. The DMK held an all-party meeting and called for statewide Bandh support to support farmers. Roads were blocked, shops were closed, and political leaders like M.K. Stalin joined the protest to show solidarity. Farmers temporarily paused their protest after Chief Minister Edappi Palaniswamy met the farmers and promised to resolve their issue. They paused the protest. But they warned, if nothing changes by May 25th, they would return with an even bigger protest. The toll on farmers. The protest was physically and emotionally exhausting. 141 farmers were hospitalized due to illness, exhaustion, and harsh weather. Many fell sick during the monsoon and winter, sleeping outdoors and surviving on the minimal food. Who led the protest? The movement was led by P. Ayyakannu, the president of South Indian River Linkage Farmers Association, SIRLFA. He became a symbol of farmer resistance, using a creative and emotional protest methods to get national attention. So this is the end of the video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. We need your support at most at this time.